just singing a song that uplifts them, you know, and that's my ministry.
But your selection of song choices perfect, man. Like, I remember my wife, she was a massive fan of yours, like, just coming through on the Homai Te Pakipaki.
Yeah.
And, like, man, just every time you sang, like, we'd probably, like, listen to you sing on that channel, like, because we could record it, like, maybe 6 or 17 times.
Oh, wow.
Like, you know, just...
Wow,
like,
that's
you
crazy.
Never get sick of it, you know?
Sure,
and I was like, bro, this guy's got pipes, man. And so any window that we could get down and watch, bro, we'll be there, you know?
Sure, bro.
So, nah, man, you're a gem, bro.
Thanks, bro. It's funny you say song selection. For me, song selection is everything, bro. And I think more so, I'm going to delve into something here, but more so with being a husband and a father, right? The songs that I come to a band with and be like, hey, Uso's like, can we jam this song? Or they might come to me and say, Uso, can you sing this song? Or requests come through. I'm always really selective with what I sing and what I deliver to people, because, you know, with being a husband and a father, there's a fine line in how I am, and I have principles myself.
Oh, nice. That's good.
You know, with what I sing, you know. And so it's funny. I had a gig when we used to gig at Sky City. We were the resident band there, and one of the boys hit me up, and he was like, "Oos, can you sing Young, Free and Single?" And I was like, "Sorry." This is while playing, you know, because we're trying to make it a seamless transition.
Yeah.
And I'm going, "Oh, what's that?" She was like, "So, like, can you sing Young, Free and Single?" And then I was like, "Oh, no, I don't know that song." And he's like, "Nah, sorry, the drummer said that you know the song.
Wow.
You sang before." And I was just like, "Oh, no, sorry, I can't do it." And then he ended up doing it. And then he hit me up about it later. And he was like, "Hey, why did you not sing that song?" And I said, "Because, bro, you know, the lyrics to the song, you know, if you're doing nothing this weekend, give me a call, you know." And then obviously the chorus, it's because I'm young, free and single, and I just want to mingle. Whereas for me, that's not what I am. You know, I'm not young, I'm not free, I'm not single. Yeah, people might say, "Oh, you're looking into it too hard. It's just a song." But I'm going, no. But then if you're communicating that, and then that's the perception that you're putting out there, and that's what you're letting your listener know, who you don't know, what they're going to come with. When I was coming up in the band as like a 15, 16-year-old, my, this guy Felix, back in Fiji, bro, amazing guitarist. He was the guitarist for one of our well-known Fijian groups called Black Rose. And he said to me, he said, when you're a musician, you have the power to dictate emotions, or to dictate what happens in those emotive moments with the songs that you sing. And the example he gave me was, he says, so you're in a situation and you sing a song and someone's come to your gig, right? And they've broken up with their partner and they're hurting. And you sing the right song, which you don't know is the right song. You're just singing a song. They can totally take that song a different way to what you're trying to communicate. You know what I'm saying? You know, and so you sing, "Oh, yeah, I'm free and sing," and then they're like, "Oh, my heart's being broken and I'm shattered." But you're singing "Young, Free and Single." Maybe, you know what I mean? And so I'm always selective of what I sing. I don't just sing, you know, people can request songs to me. Another example of this is Pony, Genuine. One of the all-time biggest R&B songs, you know, of forever. And people was like, "Oh, Sole, can you do Pony? And I'm like, I'm always trying to get out of it. I'm like, "Nah, Sole, okay, we'll do it. You do the first verse, I do the second verse." And then they're like, "Nah, Sole, come on, just do it, bro, do it." And because the first line of the verse is, "I'm just a bachelor looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride without even falling off." And I'm going, hang on, I'm not a bachelor. I'm not looking for a partner. You know, I don't need someone who knows how to ride. You know, I'm cool. So then in that instance, if I'm going to sing the song, I go, "I'm just a brother that's in love with my lover. She's someone who knows how to ride." You know what I mean? So that you're giving them the song that they want to hear, but you're not compromising your principles or where you stand.
So you change the words around.
So I changed the words.
Where you coming from?
Yeah,
right.
To suit where I'm coming from.
I'm sold on that, bro. That's solid.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So how do you prioritize? You know, when you gave the example of Young, Free and Single.
Yes.
Because you came to on the perspective of your values
Yes.
first, and then after that you came with the perspective on who's in the crowd.
Uh-huh.
they might be brown.
Yes.
So based on those two things, is that how you make your decision on how to sing a song? And then would you change the words to Young Free and Single, or would that be a completely different song?
I think for a song like Young, Free and Single,
You can't,
you can't,
yeah,
because like the message is
Yeah.
young, free, single. You know, you can't. Yeah, so I think there's certain songs where I'll just be. Sometimes you're doing it for a client, you know, for a birthday or whatever it is, a wedding, and they'll go, "Oh, bro, can you do Young, Free and Single? Can you do Pony?" And so Pony, I can change, cool. Or Pony, we can go, bro, Oos, you do first verse, and then I'll do second verse, because it goes to sitting here flossing, you know. And so yeah, I always if I know I can change it, I'll try and change it. If I can't, then I'll say you sing it, or we're just not gonna sing it. So I'm really big on lyrics, bro. I'm so big on lyrics. It's funny, I remember when we were in the band and 24 Karat Magic had just come out, you know, and Bruno Mars had the lyrics. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Look up, I got some pretty girls around me, and they're waking up the rocket. Wake up, you know what I mean? Waking up pretty girls around me, right? So I changed that. Whether or not my wife is in the crowd or not, I'm gonna keep it 100 all the time. So I changed it to, I got my pretty wife around me and she waking up the rocket. Wake up. You know what I mean? Like, whatever those lyrics are, you know, like, so I changed it to suit me, you know, like, and you sometimes people come up to you and like, hey, you didn't sing the right lyrics. Or I'm like, I didn't know you wrote the song, you know, but like, you know, but I'm not going to compromise who I am. So you can be happy and all that sort of stuff, you know. And I think it's important to have standards.
I think it's important to have principles.
Yeah, totally.
You know, it's like it creates a character, your character.
Yeah,
you know, it shows through that. Your character shows through the principles that you have for yourself.
For sure.
Like, man, I see examples of it a lot.
Yeah.
Of people having make their own rules for themselves, like their own principles. And like sometimes you don't take notice of it. It's just little things there.
Yeah, totally.
And sometimes you cannot understand it.
Yeah.
But when you do look back and if you do understand it, then you'll know that, man, this guy's the man. Cause,
yeah, bro.
You know, because I'm listening to you telling you, because when you first said, how you don't sing because it's the context of the song, I'm thinking, man, you are looking at it too deep. Because when you said, man, people tell me, man, I'm looking at it too deep, and I'm thinking, too deep, man, that's too deep.
Yeah,
but when you explain it, now I recognize why, and I see you got man of principles, and it makes a big deal, man. It makes a big difference on the type of person you are.
Yeah,
gives you more respect, you know, as a singer and as an artist.
Sure, bro, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I think it's important, eh? I think it really is.
It is.
You know, and I'm always on my kids with what they're listening to or they talk. I mean, my kids have heard me play the Tupacs and Ice Cube, who's my all-time favorite rapper, you know, and heard me play, you know, probably when I'm in a state, No Vaseline, they're like, oh, Dad, what's that song? or I ripped that Wish, you know, because I went Kells the Voice, I'm like bumping it hard out. I showed my son last week. He said, whoa, Dad, this is a gangster song. But I'm different. I'm big on principles, man. And like I said before, I'm really fortunate that the men that I did get to have in my life were men of principles. Obviously, the biggest one is my faith, you know, with Jesus. But then having my uncle, who was a pastor, having a coach that was also my cousin and in the band with me, who, you know, was always looking out for me, you know. And then for me, because I didn't really have a template of what a father or a man should be, it then caused me to go, wait, I'm seeing abuse and physical abuse, verbal, emotional. I'm seeing it here. People are always putting this on us, that as brown people, we are angry and physical, and we are very physical in our approach. But I chose to be like, nah, why can't I change the narrative on that? And why can't I then try and figure out what I want to be as a husband and as a father, you know, like, and I'll be honest, I don't get it right all the time. My kids can tell you that. My wife can tell you that. But it's just about continuously trying,